Hi guys, home professional train spotting, back here again, back here at Lichfield Trent Valley for the second part of the Q&A. This should have been at Sheldon Country Park in Marston Green, but looking on Google Earth and basically just going from memory, there's not really like a suitable place for me to sit to do this, where you could get the planes behind me and everything else. Yeah, like there's no like benches there with like tables. I did consider going Birmingham International instead and going to that side of the airport, like near the terminals and all that. But I don't think there's anything there either. So just be safe and come back here. It's the safest thing to do. So yeah, we'll continue here again. We will be interrupted by Avanti West Coast, cross country, London Northwestern Railway, West Midlands Railway services up there, and I think there are 2 freight trains due to pass by, one from Tunstead Sidings to Northampton Castle Yard, another one going to Bescott Up Engineers if we get where he's from. Whether or not they will pass by in the time that I'm here is a different story. Up there is 323-242 Alvechurch on 213 Sutton Coldfield, who brought me in from Erdington. So yeah, if any of you out there playing Soho Bingo, there's some for you. 24, if you want to know the numbers for any of them, 242 is Alvechurch, 213 is Sutton Coldfield. Yeah. I think up there as well, at some point, there will be an Avanti West Coast Super Voyager passing, running ECS from Barton under Needwood to Birmingham New Street. I'll just try and get the video from yesterday. There goes 323s actually. I think you can see them judging by yesterday. Just about I thought I was seeing another train coming out the corner of my eye up there, but it turned out it was an ambulance up on the bridge. Yeah. That's Twitter, you don't want to be in Twitter. You want to go into YouTube. I'm going to pause this and I'll come back to you when I've got them up. Okay, I've got them starting from where we left off. So, Irish train lovers question, already said that. Yeah, in case you want to know it again, it was what countryside station would I want to visit most? And the answer to that was Cheddington. Been there before, but I'll go back there. So your next question is from Trains and Trains. What are your opinions on 323s leaving West Midlands Railway and going to Northern? And can you please do a film at Rochester? Yeah. I do want to go to Rochester at some point this year, but yeah, that would involve me going with someone else, right? Thing is, in June I turned 16, which means the prices will shoot up for me. I mean, the prices for me anyway, because I'm 15 now. Prices for me anyway are just mad. Like going down to Rochester anyway, it's still crazy price for me. Put that in with me being 16 and then being classified as an adult, despite the fact I'm not actually able to drink like an adult. Yeah, and then having to go with someone else. That might be tough, but I'll try and get it done. Don't know when it will happen. Probably have to win the lottery first or rob a bank. There we go. Yeah, and what are my opinions on 323s leaving West Midlands Railway going to Northern? I will be absolutely devastated when they go. I think, I have grown up, right? Obviously, I've grown up in Erdington, my local station, obviously being Erdington, on the XCITY Line. And literally, whenever I go train spotting, whenever I go somewhere other than Erdington train spotting, like, I get the train. I catch a train. The first train I always catch is a 323. I think they're comfortable-ish. And they sound lovely, don't they? And I don't think the 730s quite have... I've never travelled on a 730, obviously, they're not even in service yet. Yeah, I don't know how comfortable they are, but I know what they sound like. They sound okay, but they're nowhere near the sound of a 323. And it will be a massive shock to the system hearing just... Yeah, it's just... I mean... Yeah, all I can say is that I'll be absolutely devastated when the 323s do leave West Midlands Railway. Because as you can probably guess, I don't really get to see Northern very much. So, yeah. Also, apologies for the wind as well, can't do anything about that. Yeah, so that was that question. So the next question is a name that I 100% agree with. 37 is the GOAT. Hi Vut, well done on surpassing 100 subscribers and being at however many subscribers you're at when you read this. I'm subscriber 102. Thanks for subscribing. I am currently at 135 subscribers. Happy New Year or Easter or birthday or wherever it is when you do the Q&A. I think I'll take Happy Easter and an early Happy Birthday. Which livery suits the 90 best? What have you got? You've got the Grand Central livery. You've got the DB livery, DB pink, DB brown and yellow as well. Wait, that's really the EWS livery, isn't it? The brown and yellow. You've got the Malcolm livery, which I think is really nice. I've already said Grand Central? I don't know. Freightliner. I think the old white Freightliner livery, it was okay on it, I suppose. Then you got the green Freightliner. Then you've got the orange Freightliner, you know, the Jaffa Cake one. What else do you have on a 90? So they're with Greater Anglia, weren't they? That livery was okay. And I think the favourite livery, I think it's the Freightliner Jaffa Cake livery. The orange one, in case you're wondering. My phone's decided to go absolute ape. In saying that, yeah, my phone's just refusing now. It's started to rotate, so it's like landscape. Oh, there it is now. Yeah, so I think Jaffa Cake Freightliner. What do you want? Wayne Loves Trains asked me, what do I want to see in service first, the 196 or the 730? The 196, purely because that will buy me more time with the 323s. WMR 730. Hi Vutz, well done on the 100. Brilliant achievement. Yeah, thanks for saying so. My question to you is, why do you think Conor McGregor has declined so much, and what part of England are you from? Well, you can probably tell from the accent where I'm from the lovely Birmingham. Yeah, why has Conor McGregor declined so much? I think the first place you can start is Mayweather. First place to start will be Mayweather. I think the most stupid thing Conor McGregor could have done was go and fight Mayweather. The way, like, you know, I mean, you could have done Mayweather as just like a little retirement. I don't know. Like, Mayweather was a stupid fight for him, wasn't it? I think after that Alvarez fight, since Alvarez, McGregor's only won one fight. And in the UFC, he's fought how many times since Alvarez? Khabib, Cerrone, and then two Poirier. He's fought four times in UFC since Alvarez. He's won once. Yeah. I think if McGregor had just stayed where he was in UFC without trying to go retire about 400 times and then going to fight Mayweather, if he'd have just stayed in UFC, you know, he could have got a fight, maybe a fight against RDA. Maybe if he'd done maybe had the Khabib fight after Alvarez, maybe he could have beaten Khabib. Instead of being drunk when you turn up to a fight and having all this controversy and you're throwing a trolley through a bus window just because one of the fighters on there done something to your mate, which is like childish. Like, maybe without all this controversy getting into his head, he'd have beaten Khabib. I swear to God, he would have beaten Khabib. So you look at talent. I think with talent, that 2016 Conor McGregor that fought Alvarez was a better fighter than the Khabib he fought in 2018. That's controversial, I know, but that's just my opinion, okay? I respect Khabib as a fighter, but yeah, I think McGregor was a better fighter in 2016 than Khabib was in 2018. I mean, should McGregor have jumped ship from featherweight so quickly? Maybe not. Like, I know he wants to go and chase in history and all that, but he can make history another day. Maybe what he could have done at featherweight, defend that belt a few times. I mean, yeah, fair enough. He won the lightweight belt. Fair enough. He won the lightweight belt against Alvarez. Fair enough. You made history. But just stay then and defend the belts. Yeah, that's the crew train delayed for 14 minutes. Anne's just announced it down there. One of the quietest announcements ever. By the way, this is one of the quietest days I've ever had in Lichfield Trent Valley ever. Yeah, Conor McGregor should he should never have fought Mayweather. I think that's probably the main reason why he declined so much. In 2016, that was prime McGregor, wasn't it? That was him at his peak. And he missed his peak years. He's the other side of his peak years. He's the wrong side of 30 now. Like, I thought that was a Pendolino or something then. It turned out to be a bit of grass there. Yeah. It is a Pendolino. Which one? This one. $390,045. The tilting on them trains is lovely. This station's probably one of the best for the tilt. I think the best station if you want to get a tilt is Wolverton. Yeah, also Conor McGregor. I'm waffling on about random stuff now. I need to stop getting distracted. This is the thing with the train station now. Don't do Q&As at train station, but do. Yeah. He fought Mayweather. Conor McGregor fought Mayweather when he was in his peak MMA years, when he was in his prime years. He's wrong side of 30 now. He's too old. That's why he's declined so much as well. And all he is now is turning up for the money. That's the only reason he fought Poirier. He thought, oh, I'll get him a bit of money from this. He fought Cerrone because I'll get a bit of money from this. He fought Khabib probably because he'll get a bit of money from this. Or he was just trying to be yeah. I think it's mainly down to the Mayweather fight that he declined so much. If he never fought Mayweather, then who knows what McGregor could be right now. Try and get the questions back up. Ain't as busy as yesterday, is it? I mean, we've just seen the one train. I mean, since I got here, I've seen 3 Pendolinos, that's about it. And then I think that there must be a farm nearby to here as well, because I can literally hear. Otherwise, I think it's a cockerel or something. It's a bird of some sort. And he's just, he's making calls or something, I don't know. Right, oh, there's a 323. Yeah. Stand anyway, so you can see. Not going to be able to see the number from here. Right, I have to try and find this video again, because it's done that thing on YouTube. When you turn your phone off, then you turn it back on. You try and go back into YouTube, and then it just... yeah. Right, where was I? I was there, wasn't I? Next one is from... I'm going to make it... I am going to mess this up so bad. Nayat Senalp. That's... lovely. Hi, very professional transport, and I'm not from England, so sorry for the spelling. Yeah, I can tell the spelling, to be honest. What do you use... Does that mean to say use? UZ? Yeah. USE, if you want to know. What do you use to film your videos? The exact... well, I use different things, okay? So, when I do the short train videos, you know the ones I do, like, just film the one train, the silent ones, like at Sutton Park. I use this phone. For these chatting videos, you know, the videos I'm chatting to you and the Q&As and like the Trains app videos, I use this exact thing, Samsung Galaxy tablet. And for my journey videos, I have a video camera, which is how I do it in vlog style. There's another Pendolino. 39114. Every Pendolino I've seen today has all been bound for London. I haven't seen one going north yet. Like 4 Pendolinos going London. Yeah, I use a video camera for my journey videos. So like I do, because obviously you've probably seen my journey videos. I do them like in a vlog style, sort of thing. So yeah, I film myself and then yeah, you know. Yeah, so that's what I use. Meatball, where in Europe would you most like to go to watch a football match? There's a couple of places in Europe. Borussia Dortmund, I'd love to go in there. The Yellow Wall, I'd love to go in the Yellow Wall. Where else? Bernabeu as well. I'd like to go to Bernabeu. Maybe the Allianz Arena in Munich. Nou Camp. I've actually been to Nou Camp for a stadium tour before, but I've never actually seen a match there. I think I most want to go Borussia Dortmund, like Germany. I think like the atmosphere there is brilliant. I've seen videos, it's supposed to be absolutely fantastic. It's an ambulance. And then another question from Meatball. What are the... oh, that's just 323 getting myself into it. What are the best 5 and then worst 5 stations you've been to for train spotting? You don't have to have filmed at them. Well, my 5 worst ones, let's get them out of the way. Ooh, 3... Fast 350s. 250, 110 and 247. No idea why they never stopped. Unless they're running late and they just do that thing where, like, to make up time, they won't stop. Yeah, so my 5 worst stations I've been to. Pendolino. .390, 112, and I think I heard Anne announcing something to come through on this platform as well, platform 1, so keep an eye out for that. Either something's passing straight through here or she's announcing a train stopping here. I have no idea. Yeah, it might be that thing to Best Gulp Engineers I mentioned earlier. Well, it's definitely something passing straight through because it's got on the destination board there. Keep an eye out for that. So yeah, the 5 worst stations I've been to. I've never really been to a station which I've actually said it's crap, have I? Adderley Park. I've been there. Didn't like it. I think it's a dump of. It's not so much for the traffic. I just think the station's a dump. Where else have I been to which is absolutely rubbish? Do you know what I'm probably going to have to do with that? I'll have to reply to you. Ooh, Class 70. A Collis Rail Class 70. Oh, hello there. That's lovely. 7817, cracking tone. What, lads. I didn't expect him to do that. Legend. Yeah, 7817 for Collis Rail. You know what I'm going to have to do now. Sorry, I'm going to have to go off the questions for a minute. Actually, just look where he was going. Right, I've got no other choice. What time is it? 14:22. Someone's crying. Thought I heard something else. It's at 15:29. I'm going to have to stay here for that, whatever it is. It's definitely running as well. Yeah, I'm going off track here. What was that? What was he doing? Go forward an hour? Is he early? Is he Just heard a tone from up there, so... I have absolutely no idea what that 70 was doing. But there's a Voyager. Might the singular one, which is surprising. Yeah, I'm getting completely off track here. I'm trying to drag it out so it can maybe get another freight train at Tunstead to thing it. What time is it now? What time's he coming through at? What's the time? 14:24 now. I do promise to get back to the questions in a minute, because I'm actually determined to see what that 70 was doing. No idea what that cross-country service is doing. Newcastle to Bristol. Yeah, Newcastle to Bristol. It was cancelled between Edinburgh and Newcastle due to a problem with the depot. 2:20:034. Yeah, right. Let's get back on track now. If I find out what that 70 was doing, I'll let you know in the description. Right, let's just get back to business now, because you've gone completely and utterly off topic. Right, I was talking about the 5 worst stations. Adderley Park is one. Okay, this is in no order. So Adderley Park is one, and I can't think of any others that were crap. Oh, can I? Actually, I got off the train at Northfield once and I thought that was pretty much of a dump. The station itself was a dump. So there's only 2 I can think of, Adderley Park and Northfield. If I think of any others, I'll let you know down there. Yeah. But the 5 best stations I've been to. Obviously, this is the best station I've been to. Like, I'm literally standing here now, the best one. Second best station I've been to. Pendolino. City of Liverpool, 390 131. No idea where he was going, despite the fact I was looking at real-time train to about 5 minutes. There we go. Right, yeah, stop getting distracted. What are my 5 best and 5? Yeah, best 5 stations. Obviously, this is the best that I've been to. Obviously, it's my favourite one. You got Birmingham New Street is in there. Didcot Parkway. London St Pancras. I've been there. Didn't do a film there, unfortunately. Milton Keynes and Marston Green. How many's that then? So you got Lichfield, New Birmingham. So here, Birmingham New Street, London St Pancras, Milton Keynes, Marston Green. There's plenty of stations in this country which are so unlucky to be left out, but that's just the way it is. Right, next one. Jack McDade. What are your opinions on Kurt Zuma? I think he was a complete and utter moron, and I think the punishment he got was I think it was the most generous punishment you could have probably had. And then you've asked me another question, Jack. Can you do a film at Carlisle? Maybe in the near future. Never know. You never know. I don't want to do that. The best bot. Messed up the spelling of please, put a W in there instead of an E, so it's Pulaway. It basically Welsh. Yeah, please can you do a journey video from Aberdeen to Penzance? Never say never, but maybe. He'll be off to just Birmingham New Street. I'm not going any further than New Street today for some reason. Yeah. Aberdeen to Penzance, maybe. Put it this way, I think I'd have to buy Tesco and actually bring Tesco onto the train in order to do that. Because I probably couldn't do that. If I was to do that, I'd probably have to stop off at a few places. And just do it like that. You never know, but probably not. Who's this? Right, some Polish person who I'm guessing has translated the title to Polish. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. Pasjanat Posiagov Zapolski. Yeah. Well, whatever he's put in Polish, I can translate it to English on him, which is a good thing. When can you come to Poland for spotting? We have some good trains. Might do at some point in my life. I don't know whether or not. Maybe. I don't know. I think it was pointless actually saying that in English. What I'm going to do, I'll translate it to Polish and I'll reply to you then in the comments. Because in case you haven't, you can't tell, I can't speak Polish. For Christ's sake, stop messing around with me, Phil. Phil, I'm not going to read out your name. You've tried to bait me with that name, I bet you. Now, reading out your name, it would sound pretty inappropriate for this sort of channel. So, yeah. Phil, yeah, probably get the rest. Can you do a video at Glasgow Central? Yeah, Glasgow Central, been there plenty of times anyway. And yeah, at some point I will do a film there. It'll be one of those where you get half the times and half the trains that will come in. I won't even tell you where he's from, what he's doing or whatever. Thought of her down announcing something. And then you got another question, Phil. Oh, cross country. Oh. Couldn't get the numbers from here. I'm guessing that sharp tone was for someone who probably doesn't know what stand behind yellow line is. Actually no, more because they're approaching crossing. This is just sounded another one, unless if someone's actually on the line. Yeah, and then Phil says favourite 465. I think asking me what kind. It's the one the ones that sound like the ones in Transmill 2, so like your 465-9s and what have you. I don't really like the sound of the other ones. I think they're just fake ones. Oh, here's another one trying to get me out with a name. Yuri, you can get the rest. Which livery do you prefer? EWS or DB? EWS. Arriva Trains Wales or TFW? Arriva. Pride or Climate? Climate. London Midland or LNWR on 350? I think the full London Northwestern livery on a 350, I think, and then VTEC or ScotRail. That's not really comparable because like the trains are completely different. Unless if I compare them on like the ScotRail livery on HST to like the VTEC livery that was on HST. 14/20th. What? Yeah, I think this is delayed 14/20. And the Northwestern Railway service to Crewe works by a pair of 350s if it could be anything else. So, yeah, it was 350, 130 Free Spirit train on the front, and then 350, 376 on the rear, advertising Watford Junction. Yeah, VTEC or ScotRail livery, I'm going to have it on like HSTs because that's like the most comparable. And I think the ScotRail livery on HST just about takes it. And then the final one, Gark Moldbridge. I'm guessing it's basically Mark Goldbridge with the first initials swapped around. How do you get real-time trains? I can't find it on Google Play. It's not an app. Real-time trains isn't an app. It's actually just a website basically. So if you go onto Google, not Google Play, just go on Google in general, and then you search up real-time trains, Pendolino, not real-time trains Pendolino, but Pendolino, you just search up real-time trains. £391.07. Splash as well, and 130 and 376 also departing. Yeah, search up real-time trains on Google. Real-time is just one word, so yeah, just have it as one word, and then trains. Search it up, and then obviously get all the like options and all that, like you do in Google, and then you go into real-time train search. You don't have to log in, you don't have to pay, it's totally free. Yeah, you don't have to sign in or anything like it. You just go in there and then search up the station that you want to know about. Then you can either get it simple, like, you know, so you simple times basically. So basically just trains that are stopping and passing by. Like I don't think they'll bother with freight and empty coach and stock and stuff like that. Or you can have it detailed, which is the way I have it, so then you can get all your freight that passes by, like the little details. I keep thinking I can hear it. Yeah. So you just search up real-time trains, and yeah, you just go on your merry way. It's not an app or anything. You don't need Google Play. We got another Pendolino. $390.047. Yeah, so that's basically all you need to do for real-time trains. Nothing else. So yeah, that was our final question anyway. So yeah, anyway, thanks to everyone again who has obviously subscribed and all that. Thanks to everyone who sent in questions. Go away, Pete. Yeah, thanks to everyone who sent in questions. All good questions. Yeah, I enjoyed doing this as well. Like, trains passing by. I'm going to stay here for a while because I'm expecting something passing by, so I'm going to stay here film that. Yeah, and then Mary Way, I'm guessing. Yeah. So I don't no idea what my next video is going to be, where my next station's going to be, because like I'm back at school as of next week, and then so you're not really going to get anything up until Whitsun. Mate, give me some suggestions down in the comments for what station you might want me to go to next. Yeah, I think that just about covers it all. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for subscribing, thanks for the questions, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye guys.